You notice how your battery never dies at home? It always dies like maybe when you're stuck, maybe outside or when you're late somewhere, right? That is not bad luck. That's actually a reason for that because at the end of the day, most people think batteries just randomly die. Batteries don't just randomly by the weekend based off of their lifespan, and you just don't notice it until the exact moment when you need the car most, right? So let's say, for instance, the causes for battery dying could actually be cold weather, like if you're in winter, like in the winter season, like this particular winter we actually had like 14 inches of snow, so which is really crazy. So that actually can cause your battery to die. Also if you're actually in the heat as well, like heat very very hot, or maybe during the summer time, batteries do usually die during those moments as well. Like, and also if you're taking like short trips as well and you left your lights on, and then the biggest one that actually gets me, because I have actually been affected with it a lot of times, is when you have like an old battery that you think you can still maybe jump start it a little bit to kind of get more juice on it to actually keep going. No, maybe unless you have like some sort of warranty, but then that means that battery is definitely due for replacement. And this is where mobile mechanics actually come in place a lot, because this is like something that could take you like 10 minutes or 20 minutes to actually fix. You don't want to come to a truck for that, because that's going to charge you a little bit more than what a mobile mechanic can actually come in, replace the battery for you, and boom, you're actually back on the road and you can actually get going. So if your battery is older than, let's say, 3 to 4 years, and you don't want to wait for the worst day of your life to actually replace it. Right, so you want to actually have mobile mechanic come in to actually take care of that for you. So links in the bio if you ever get stuck, so that way we can actually come in and take care of it for you right away.